Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another bonus episode. Today, we're actually going to do something I was not originally planning on doing, and I kind of just was looking at a side quest guide and was like, wait a second. I don't remember this thing being here before, so excuse me. We're going to go to, where was it? Lewin, because apparently there's another, we're doing the side quest with Richter, right? There's another side quest that apparently involves Alice. I didn't realize there was an Alice side quest, so I did a little peek into it. It looks like it is voice acted just like the Richter one is. So, you know what? We're gonna go in. We're gonna do it. And if you see this video, that means I'm sticking to it. So, yeah. Hello, Alice side quest that I didn't realize was there either. So,
it's the Vanguard. Hide.
Yay! We get to hide. More backstory. Also, hi, Richter.
Getting a Crucius crystal from one of the Chosen?
I've sent Hockey out to get one, but it seems Zelos won't give him a chance to swipe it. As for little Coletti, she's got some kind of crazy luck. We haven't been able to get the jump on her.
They're all useless.
So what are you gonna use the Chosen's Crucius crystal for? Isn't it just a symbol to prove a Chosen was selected by the Crucius Angels?
Oh, you'll find out.
Even if I told you, I doubt you'd understand.
Well, that's insulting. Oh well, I forgive you. You and I are comrades in more ways than one, after all.
You don't curse that fact?
Not at all. It's my policy to make use of anything I can. I'd expect you to be the one cursing. Humans, that is, not yourself. Oh, temper, temper. Looks like I hit a nerve. Richter, wait!
I wonder if they're going after Colette.
Most likely. But if what Alice said is true, it sounds like she's holding her own.
Yes, that seems to be the case. Anyway, we are not done yet. I mean, there's a lot more to go. It's not just that, obviously. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be putting this up if it was just that. We also have a trip to Isalia, because I guess I unlocked the first part after meeting Zelos and Palmacosta, apparently. Which, I mean, it's a good thing I didn't miss this, because I was like, oh, well, that was a little bit ago, but I checked it and I was like, oh, it's still there, cool. So, that's where we are. Now we gotta go to Isalia, which is right after arriving at Isolde, which, if you remember from the Richter side quest, the first part of that, well, I still haven't finished recording that, of course, but from the Richter side quest, you arrive in Isolde, and here we are, well, I'm there now. Wait, do I have to go somewhere specifically in Isalia? Because it just mentions arrive at Isolde, and then you get to go to Isalia for the next part of this. Now I wonder. Now I wonder. Alice, where are you? Where are you? If she's not here, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go back to Isolde or something, and then... Sleepy cat. Yeah, that sounds like me right now. I want to be a sleepy cat. I want to be... Okay, anyway, yeah, that's, Well, this isn't very helpful, because it says after arriving in Isolde, you go to Isalia for the Past of Alice Part 2. Well, that's the name of this event, is the Past... Oh, is that it? Oh, we found it!
Why, hello there.
Did she pop in, or did I just, like, not pay attention for a second there?
Alice, just the people I wanted to see.
Well, at least we got it right.
Alice! You're Alice! You must be!
And you are?
It's me, Bernie! Don't you remember? We were in the orphanage in Haima together. I've heard a lot about you. You're some amazing bigwig in the Vanguard now, right?
Can I join?
Looks like you're doing really well for yourself. We always knew you were destined for greatness.
Well, Mart, little pet, I'll let you off for today. Come everyone, we're going.
Hey,
Lady Alice, Sir Hawk has yet to rejoin us.
That's fine. We'll go and meet him ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
get a load of her. A half-elf acting like she's all hot stuff.
Alice is a half-elf?
Yep, that girl's dangerous. She used her magic to control some monsters and destroyed the orphanage in Haima. A lot of people died.
You were acting like she was... like you... What? It feels like you just changed your tune on her completely. Like you were talking her up like, oh man, we knew you were going to be great. And then you're like, nah, she's terrible. She's the worst thing ever. Oh yeah. Like what?
Why would she do that?
Hard to say. She got picked on a lot back at the orphanage for being a half-elf. Maybe it was her way of getting revenge.
I kind of forgot she was a half-elf, to be honest.
Wow, so Alice is a half-elf.
I also don't remember if I ever did this either, so maybe I heard somewhere she was a half-elf, or maybe I did do this and I just don't know. I don't remember.
Marta, you didn't know?
No. I heard that she can use magic because she uses the power of monsters, so...
But that Bernie guy gave me the creeps. More than Alice.
Yeah, you're right. Can you believe that guy? I can't stand two-faced people like that.
He really did present himself like that. Okay, well, I think that's it for that. So, there is another part coming up. I don't think I can do this right now. I can check. It says go to the Azalea Human Ranch before going to Mel Tokyo. But it doesn't say exactly when, you know? So, could I go there right now? I mean, it's before Mel Tokyo. I kind of wonder about it a little bit. I mean, I feel like I could check it, but I don't know if it's gonna get us any results. Probably not. Maybe so. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pause this because I don't think there's gonna be anything here for a bit. So, anyway, there's a lot more to go, everyone, and I will be back with the next part of this. Woo! All right, everybody, we back again, and this time we're doing the next part for Alice. So we're actually gonna have to go to the Azalea Human Ranch. It's kind of crazy. We have to go here right before going to Mel Tokyo, apparently. Which, I mean, it seems like very specific timing. Very, very specific timing. But you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at that. We triggered it. Woo!
Someone's here.
It's Alice!
Dude,
Let's hide.
she's looking right over in this direction. We're not even obscured. Why is she here?
Darling Alice, forgive me. I couldn't find any X-Spheres.
Oh, X-Spheres.
Hey, watch it, Dumbo Dex! What did I say about personal space?
Oh, Alice, go easy on the compliments. You're embarrassing me.
Compliments? I don't see anyone complimenting you.
You did.
When?
You're always calling me Dumbo Dex.
You think that's a compliment?
Crazy.
Well, isn't it? Dumbo for dashing, undaunted, majestic, brilliant, and oh so sexy. D-U-M-B-O, Dex.
You idiot! It's not an acronym! I call you Dumbo Dex because you're D-U-M-B dumb!
What? I had no idea.
Oh my gosh, this guy is beyond help.
Anyway, X-Spheres. The brainwashing machines that keep my little pets so well-behaved need X-Spheres to run. Without X-Spheres, I can't get more pets. I only want 10 more or so.
That's a lot of pets.
Alice, maybe you shouldn't obsess over power so much.
Why? Have you forgotten how my parents died?
They went on a pilgrimage following the teachings of the Church of Martel and were killed by monsters.
Exactly. And I don't want to end up like them. They were weak, so they believed in a fictional goddess. And because they were powerless, they were killed by monsters. And you? Weren't you bullied back at the Haima orphanage because you were weak?
But I'm stronger now too. And I have an X-Sphere. You don't need to do it all by yourself. I can be your knight.
Don't you mean my slave?
Well, sure.
I'd be happy with that too.
Yeah, okay, Dex, okay.
I hate relying on others. And you're a human. You might start treating me like how all humans treat half-elves. You could betray me at any time.
I would never betray you.
I'm the only one I could ever trust.
Alice, wait!
So Alice is using X-spheres to control those pets of hers. Exploiting those proud monsters in such a vulgar way. It's utterly despicable.
Alice,
Marta, what's wrong?
all that talk about need for power, it was kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, those without power are helpless.
So all you need is power?
I believe it's better to have it than not.
That might be true.
I think everything should be in moderation.
Yeah.
That's true, everything in moderation. But it looks like that's it for this part, so... Well, these parts go by a little bit quicker than the other ones do, it seems, but... Alright, well, with that... Yeah, like I said, though, I have not gone to Mel Tokyo yet, so... If you want to do this yourself, just do it as soon as you unlock Mel Tokyo. That's all you gotta do. Just don't go to Mel Tokyo, because you know what happens after that. She shows up in Mel Tokyo and does some bad things. She does bad things. Blows up Tenebrae and all that good stuff. Ooh, boy. Well, anyway, I got some more stuff to be doing, of course, and next part's not going to be until entering the Temple of Earth, so it's going to be a little bit for that. But, yeah, taking another pause to get over there. Hi, everybody. I'm back again. This time, we're in Mel Tokyo, and we're doing the next part of, I think it's the Alice side quest. And we just got done with the Temple of Earth. I was about to say something else, like the center of Earth. Yeah, we just came back from the center of the Earth. Don't worry about that, everyone. We're fine. We didn't melt. We didn't do any kind of melting whatsoever. And you just got to go up here, and then that's it. Literally that. I mean, like, we...
Please, my grandson is sick. I heard that a doctor in Tethala might be able to cure him.
You go to the Temple of Earth, then Emil passes out, you have the little scene at the inn, and then you go up here, and then it's already there. Like, you don't even need to do anything else. It's just... Basically, you could just walk into it without even thinking about it.
And? What's your point, you old hag?
If I can't get a letter of introduction from the Pope in Mel Tokyo, no doctor in Tethala will treat a Silverante.
And why should I care? Just get one of your quacks back in Silverant to see the brat. Now get out of my way.
Maybe they don't have enough doctors.
Just look at that old crone.
I'm so snobbish.
Surprised she wasn't swept up with all the other garbage in the street.
What's their problem?
Everything.
Ma'am, are you all right?
What's wrong with you? How can you be so cruel?
Silence, or the goddess Martel's divine punishment will rain down upon you.
Oh my gosh, it's Alice's monster.
Oh, look at that. It looks like you got some divine punishment of your own.
What do you think you're doing?
You talk so much about divine punishment in your rotten sham of a religion. I thought you might like a taste yourself.
What?
What'll the Church of Martel do for me? Will it bring my parents back to life? Will it bring back my mother and father killed by monsters while on a pilgrimage forced by the Church?
You're blaming the Church of Martel for that? You need to learn to fear the goddess, you filthy girl!
Here.
You bastard! No one talks to Alice like that!
Dang, it's literally just, it's freaking Mythos and you and all over again, except not really. I don't know, this ain't the same. It ain't the same! Mythos did it so much better. Although this is kind of funny too, in its own way. I should let Dex just sit here for 15 minutes and, you know, we'll just, we'll do this all over again. Should just do that, be like, hey, Dex kicks, a priest for 15. Dex kicks a priest for 15 minutes straight. Might just do that as a random little stupid thing for no reason. No, probably not. I don't know. How funny do you want to get with it? I don't know. Dex, how you doing? What's up, man? How you feeling? You feeling good? Feel like you want to just kick some people for a little bit? Yeah, I don't know either. Oh.
Don't get me wrong.
Nice laugh.
My parents were killed because they were weak.
But he's still doing the kicking thing. He hasn't stopped.
Just like you'll be killed because you're weak too. That's all.
Dex, stop it! That's enough. Please, stop hurting him.
My, it looks like this kind old lady saved you. Dex, you can stop now.
You can stop now as he just keeps going and going and going and he doesn't stop. You know what's funny? Oh man, and you just do this like 15 minutes and be like, hey, Dex, you can stop now. 15 minutes later. Okay, Lady Alice.
I said you can stop.
Oh, okay. I actually thought he was going to stop. Dex, I thought you were listening to her. Why are you not listening to her?
You heard her, Dex. That's enough.
Why is he already being affected by Solemn's core? Is that why he's not stopping? Regal?
It stinks.
Oh.
It's the Oda seduction. Oh, my head hurts.
Dex, stop it!
What was I doing?
Okay, maybe it is Solemn's core already affecting him.
Let's go, Dex.
But Alice, what about Marta and Emil?
Leave them for later. Right now, we need to find out what just made you flip out.
Oh, Alice, you're really worried about me.
I'm worried about myself. I don't care about you. Ma'am, if you need a doctor, you can use me as a reference. Go to Flanor and give the doctor there my name. Alice of the Vanguard. They should treat your grandson for free.
Thank you so much, Lady Alice.
Well, I guess to be fair, in the credits, I mean, she did have a nurse outfit on, so, you know, things are starting to make a little more sense here.
I can't believe Alice just helped someone.
Crazy, right?
Well, the Vanguard's purpose is to help the Silveranti. Ugh, but the Church of Martel is just as horrible as ever.
Yes, the corruption within the church only increases. Their state must greatly concern the Chosen and His Majesty.
Seems that way, and I guess that's it for that then. So that part wasn't too long. But yeah, so next part is going to be, there is a next part, I believe. Yeah, the next part's not going to be until right before going to the Otherworldly Gate. So, still got a ways to go on that one. And yeah, it's going to be fun. But I will mention one more thing before I make my next cut. There was another side quest that I decided not to do on screen, mostly because it was kind of short and it wasn't voiced either, and it just didn't seem that important in the grand scheme of things. So I was like, okay. It's called, well, the IGN side quest guide I'm using says it's called About Tetheala and Silverant Part 1 and 2. Apparently, you can access that after going to the item shop in Meltokyo, and you go to Asgard to do that. It's, it wasn't really that great, honestly. It was really short, like I said. It felt like it didn't add a whole lot, so it's not interesting, but, I mean, I figure I should just mention it in case anyone watching this wants to go and do that themselves. I mean, I don't know why you'd be watching this video. I feel like you should be looking at, I don't know, a side quest guide like I am right now, but, you know, just saying. I figure I'd just point that out, because that was right before this, technically. Because there was Past of Alice Part 3 before going to Meltokyo, and then there was that after going to the item shop in Meltokyo, and then what we did just now, which was after entering the Temple of Earth. So, figure I'd just point that out in case anyone is curious and wants to know about that, but I'm gonna make another cut, because it is time for, well, I gotta do some other stuff too, of course, but the next time we reconvene in this episode, it will be, well, right around the end of the game. So, yay! Hi, everybody! I'm here at the Temple of Lightning because I wanted to show some small differences in things. I'm probably going to tack this onto the Alice bonus episode, probably, just because I don't think I'd want to make this its own episode. So I'm going to tack it on here. Lloyd! It's freaking Lloyd! Oh my gosh, look at him! So, you might remember I mentioned you got to get struck by lightning a bunch to get the not true ending, and thus Lloyd steals the core. Well, that's exactly what I've done. So, Lloyd! How does he change the cutscene? That is the real question. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Lloyd beat us. It's over. Why does he even wear that mask?
Late. No, you are.
No, you.
What?
What?
If you were just a little bit quicker, you wouldn't have had to deal with me. You zip around from one place to another like a pesky flea. But this time you won't be getting away. Now hand over the core! I don't have time to play with you. Oh, so you want to fight? That sounds good to me. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Just shut up and hand it over!
Oh no, what a rip.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Catch you later.
Geronimo, I don't have a parachute. Oh no!
You damn bastard.
And hey, there's that guy again. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
Watch out! That thing's giving off a lot of juice!
Damn it! Get out of my way!
What's the point of fighting at this point, though? We already lost the core, so I don't understand.
Oh,
I really don't understand, but alright. I guess, you know what, I'll just, we don't need to see the fight again. I'll just take a quick pause and then show what happens after the cutscene. Alright, I'm back, and I realized after I hit the pause button, I said cutscene. I meant after the fight, but whatever. Here we are after the fight, because obviously after the cutscene is kind of irrelevant. I don't think it's, I mean, actually it should change the afterwards cutscene, because, I mean, Lloyd took the core. Obviously we awoke a Centurion. Did we awaken the Centurion? I don't remember. You know what? I don't know. We're going to play this anyway, just because I am curious if this is any different, and yeah.
All right. Now to take care of Lloyd.
He's already gone. Did you not see him jump?
I'm afraid it will have to wait, Emil. I am unable to sense Tonitrus's presence right now.
That coward sure knows how to run away.
For real on the running away part, though.
Relina isn't here either.
Which means that she must be at Solemn's altar.
Then we need to go to the Temple of Earth, right? It's been closed for a while because of the shaking from the quake. Hopefully they've reopened it by now.
That would mean returning to the Meltokio region. But before we proceed, I suggest that we talk to Director Schneider.
So I'm pretty sure the rest of
That's
this
a good
cutscene is
idea.
not going to be any
Wait a
different,
minute.
but...
Look, I'm sorry, all right? So now will you stop ignoring me?
No. I'm going to keep ignoring you. I'm just going to double down on the ignoring.
Marta.
Dang, though, she really got mad at Ratatosk for all that shenanigans. Oh yeah, the mask. That was part of the reason to do this, too.
I hope Relina is all right.
I'm worried that she got sucked in with...
Okay, I don't think that was a new skit. I mean, we always got the skit episode, you know, Fight Part 2.
Marta.
Yes, okay, we definitely did this. 100%. Obtain Lloyd's Mask 3! I don't really see the point, to be honest, but okay. Anyway, that's that. So, yeah, this is technically the Alice episode, so I'm gonna try to do this in chronological order, I guess, so, of when I record these. So, hopefully, it'll be placed in correctly and not awkwardly at the beginning or the end of the episode, because that would be weird. I don't know. I'll just awkwardly put it in the middle of the episode instead. Alright, I'll be back for the next part of Alice's shenanigans. Woo! Hey, everybody! We're back with more Alice. And, yeah, Palmacosta is our next destination. We just got to, as mentioned in the end of the Richter side quest thing, we're here with the Tower of Salvation and all that stuff. It's basically Chapter 8 stuff. Everything opens back up, including New Game Plus area. But we gotta go to Palmacosta now to do the next part of Alice's little side quest thingy. So here we go. Ooh, and it'll basically put us right into a cutscene immediately.
Lady Alice, these are the last remaining X-spheres from Palmacosta.
Good work. Shall we head back then? Alice! Oh my! If it isn't Mart screwing things up for everyone as usual.
You're the one always screwing things up.
Is that so? My. So the little pet finally learned how to bark. But then you have power now.
Power?
Ratatosk's power. Summon spirits are amazing. They make me all tingly.
Alice, are you doing all this because you were mistreated for being a half-elf? Or is it because your parents were killed by monsters?
Don't be ridiculous. You've done your homework. I'll give you that. But I don't care about what happened during my childhood. And avenging my parents is the furthest thing from my mind.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to act so tough.
Aren't you the one who's acting tough, Mart? Of course I hate the Church of Martel and the monsters who killed my parents. But if you want to change the world, ultimately you have to change yourself. If the world wants to give me misfortune, I'll just give misfortune back to the world. That's all.
Don't say such sad things. If you believe that you can change yourself, then why not use your power to help everyone else?
Oh, Coletti. Always the hypocrite.
You!
Oh, dang, how dare you call Colette a hypocrite?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't mind hypocrites at all. And hypocrites or not, only those with power have the luxury of being kind to others. But I'm sure you knew that. You and your friends are hypocrites with power, Coletti. I like people who can do things on their own. Don't you, Miss Can't Do Anything by Herself? I will change the world around me. And the only way to change your world is to do it yourself. I don't care about world peace or the fighting between Silverant and Tethala. I live for myself. Well, ta-ta for now. See you at the Ginungagap.
She sure is something.
Every rose has its thorns.
But I have to say, as a fellow half-elf, I think she's sort of amazing.
Come again, Genus?
Oh, I'm not saying I agree with her, it's just, she's so sure of herself.
I understand what you mean. I wish all half-elves had the self-confidence she has.
Well, you know, sometimes we all could use a little self-confidence, right? So, you might think that's the end of it. You probably would think that, but we gotta go to Haima now. We must go over there, for there is more. I think there is more. There should be more. There's supposed to be more. But where is the more? Is it supposed to be up? Maybe it's supposed to be up here. You know what? I just run past you. There he is. Hi, Dex. We saw Alice, and then we get to see Dex.
Hey there, kid. Looks like you brought the whole gang.
I didn't expect to find you here, imposter.
Oh, don't be sus again.
This is where Alice and I grew up.
You two were raised in the orphanage here, right?
Oh, so you know about that. The orphanage used to be right here. It's been a good 8 years since then.
A man named Bernie told us about it. He said Alice summoned monsters to attack the orphanage.
That's not entirely true. Alice was only trying to save my life.
What do you mean?
There was this group of adventurers. One of them was killed and his valuables were stolen. They blamed me. The real culprits were the orphanage director and his sons, but no one would listen to me.
That's terrible.
The others lynched me and were about to kill me. No one in the orphanage so much as lifted a finger, but then monsters attacked. The orphanage was completely destroyed. The director, his sons, and the adventurers were all killed.
Alice did all that?
This did that.
That's the bone of a demon.
Exactly. The monsters in Haima were drawn to it. Demons live in our world in very small numbers. Of course, most are weakened by the mana flowing through this world. Alice made a pact with one such demon. She agreed to find the Forbidden Tome of Demon Lords in exchange for the demon's power.
You mean the book Demon Lords are sealed inside?
Or so they say. The demon who helped Alice was the servant of a demon lord, sealed into the book by the hero Mythos. However, the demon passed away, leaving only its bones behind, and Alice was freed. But at the same time, she lost the ability to control monsters, which is why she has to rely on machines to do it for her.
The weaker demons must have been destroyed by mana when we burned the Forbidden Book, severing the connection to the Demon Lords.
Wait, so that book was not actually retconned? Okay, alright, well... Then why were they calling that book Nibelheim? That book was apparently Nibelheim before, but now it's not. So maybe that part got retconned, but then the... I don't know. I mean, the book still existed, of course. Maybe like, ooh, it's connection to demons. Ooh, it's crazy, but... I swear they call it Nibelheim. I swear they did.
Anyway, I don't know all the details, but Alice made a pact with the demon to save my life.
Dex,
So I don't care about your approval. All I want to do is fulfill Alice's wishes, whatever they may be. If not for Alice, I'd be dead right now. The rest of my life belongs to her.
No, Dex, your life belongs to you.
And I've decided to give it to her. There. That should bring Haima some peace. Even if all my memories of this place are bad ones, it's still my hometown. I just wanted to set things straight before I left for the Ginnungagap.
The Ginnungagap?
I'd prefer not to fight you if I can help it. Later, kid.
Well, that was reasonable coming from him.
You're just going to let him leave?
I wanted to confront him about Palmacosta and a lot of other things. But I never expected him to say what he said.
The more you know your enemy, the harder it is to fight them. And yet, I think it's better to have that knowledge than to fight in ignorance.
Yeah.
Hey, the regular music's back. I'd say there's some truth to that. I like how there's still monsters here. Like, yeah, man, no more monsters, right? But, I mean, there's still monsters here. I'm guessing if I leave and then come back, the monsters will be gone. Because, I mean, there's supposed to be no monsters left. There we go. That's better. It is weird they're still just kind of hanging around, but then you just gotta leave town and they're gone. No more. Now we can buy ourselves an iron sword in peace. And all that good stuff. I am out of orange shells. You'd love to see it. Oh boy. Well, anyway. That is the end of the Alice side quest. I would be ending this episode right now, but I want to do one more quick little thing that I kind of ran into when I was looking around. I mean, my side quest guide kind of pointed to this too, but I didn't realize it until I went in here. I was actually going for something else. Because there was this one side quest called About Tethial and Silverant that I did off video that I thought wasn't really important enough. So I was like, oh, Meltokyo's got that. So I'm like, okay, I didn't realize there was a final part to it that I hadn't done yet. So I went over there to go do it, just for my own curiosity, because obviously I wasn't recording it. And then I ran into something else that wasn't what I was looking for. So I'm going to do that before ending this episode, because, you know, I think it's interesting enough to include as part of the video. So we're going to do that right here, right at the staircase, and then boom. Owie. You idiot! Watch where you're going! Excuse me. Show some respect before His Eminence, Ibsen, our next Pope! Ah, yes, another Pope that's probably gonna be a scumbag. Hey, he's a friend of mine. You're the ones who need to watch your manners. Pardon me, chosen Zelos and Colette, the chosen of regeneration. Ibsen, it's been a long time! Until the chosen system is dissolved, you are the symbols of the Church of Martel. You'll be taken care of until then. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Pope man. Ah, I can't stand them, stupid Church of Martel. I'm so sorry, everyone! Why are you apologizing? You didn't do anything wrong. She's apologizing from the same guilt you feel for the terrible things the Vanguard has done. Exactly. Cola and I are both closely tied to the Church of Martel. Anyway, I'll get Ewan to step up and we'll give the Church of Martel the punishment they deserve before they do away with the chosen system. Hey, this is... Oh, that's the mask you dropped. You're right. It's my special mask for jewel hunting. Why do you have this? Well, I have like 3 different copies of your mask, apparently, so we picked it up back when we were after you. He had a burning desire to catch up to you, Lloyd, so he kept it safe. I guess? So you wanted to catch up with me. Wow, I have to say, I'm flattered. I never knew that you thought of me as such a role model. Huh? No, that's not exactly... No, I understand. You wanted to surpass me, to defeat me. Yeah, looking up to someone can be like that. I used to have someone I saw in the same way. I understand, Emil. I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing. I was planning on wearing this Jewel Hunter mask when I started looking for X-Spheres again, but I changed my mind. I really want you to have it. Lloyd, I couldn't possibly. I made all the Jewel Hunter masks with my very own hands. It's the Bird of Paradise mask, my finest work. Take good care of it. Lloyd's Mask 4 was forced on you. Now you're one of us, Emil. Welcome to the ranks of the mysterious Jewel Hunters. I really don't know what to say. Tenebrity? Tenebrity, you phrased that to confuse Lloyd on purpose. Well, we got Jewel Hunter, question mark, exclamation mark. So yeah, that's, for anyone wondering what the masks were doing this whole freaking time. It was all building up towards this. It was all building up towards this. This is all a great big misunderstanding. So, wait. What does this do for you? Doesn't look like it's very good. Oh. Amazing. 2 HP, 1 TP, and nothing else. I literally have perfect partner. Just no point. There's no point, you know? You know what? I mean, I guess you can't get perfect partner if you end up getting this, right? But you also can't get this if you get perfect partner. So, I mean, you know, you gotta choose what you want. You want them both? Then you gotta play the game twice. This is what you gotta do. Alright, I think that should be it. That's... Yeah, we got the title. We got the Alice stuff done. So really, we're done with the Alice side quest. I'm not really sure where that other side quest I was looking for is at, but... Maybe I'll find that. Maybe I won't. I'll just play this cutscene out of context. Nobody's gonna know what the heck's going on because I didn't play the first 2 parts. But honestly, it really wasn't even that interesting anyway. It was kind of more just about... It was just... deja vu. Discrimination. All about discrimination because, you know, the first game had so much discrimination going on. It's like, oh, let's have more discrimination, right? In this side quest. So, they were basically, oh, the Sylvaranti and Tethealans hate each other. And then they had to save some people that were getting... I think they were getting picked on by Tethealan nobility. I don't remember what was really going on, but it was a little weird. And it was very not that interesting, so, not entirely sure. This never really opened back up, which is kind of funny. Nothing over there? Wait, maybe they're in the... Maybe I have to leave town. I never thought about that. Maybe the Jewel Hunter one has to happen first. In which case, that kind of makes some sense. It kind of makes some sense. But, yeah, I don't think this is really interesting enough to go on about. Yeah, still nothing. Okay, that's weird. Unless they're back there. I don't see the point of this area. I mean, I know what the point of it was in the first game, but the fact that you can just walk back there and there's nothing over there. You can't go in the sewer. You can't do anything. It's like, what's the point? I don't know, man. I do not know. I do not know. But anyway, since the Alice side quest is done and all the other shenanigans we pulled off in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and say have a good rest of your day, everyone. Let me know what you thought about Alice's little side quest. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's crazy. Not even in this part of town. Yeah, let me know what you thought about Alice's side quest, what she had to say, what Dex had to say, the reason why they're doing what they're doing. I mean, could you have guessed that? I mean, this whole time you'd probably think like, oh, Dex is just madly in love with Alice. No, he's following Alice for a good reason, because she saved his life, you know. Totally get it, you know. It's like, oh man, I'd be dead, so, you know, your life is mine, so to speak. But it wasn't like a forced coercion, like, oh, I saved you, so join me. No, he joined of his own volition, so, yeah, he might not have joined with the greatest of people, but, you know, he had his reasons. Good reasons at that, but, you know, it was neat. It was neat. But yeah, let me know what you think, everyone, and I will see you... We'll see you next time. What if they're inside the castle? That would be actually kind of funny. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Alright, everyone. You have a good one. Bye! Hello, everyone. You've reached the end of this video. But before we go for the day, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the Tier 4 and above channel members. Phoenix Edgeworth, Akaron X2, and Jello Cat. Thank you all for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would like to get a shout out at the end of each video and live stream, shout outs are available to all Tier 4, 5, and 6 channel members. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye!